Hey everyone, welcome to Uncle Don's Dhamma. I'm Donn, aka Donn with two N's, aka Uncle Donn. These are the names given to me. This is my channel. Welcome to it. Episode 8 today, still brand new, still fresh around here. Thank you for dropping by. If you're a first time viewer, special welcome to you. I don't know how you got here, but I'm glad that you did. My little disclaimer, real quick, is that this is a rest stop on the Dhamma path, a place to decompress, take a knee, take a seat, catch your breath from doing the arduous work of walking a path out there in the world against the stream in 2026. It is not easy. It's never been easy, but it is really not easy right now out there. Am I wrong? So that's what this channel is for. And this is not a place to learn how to do Buddhist meditation. This is a place for meditators, or if you're Buddha curious or somewhere in between, to come and, I don't know, unpack your life for a few minutes at a time. See what's going on, see what comes up. And while I don't profess to teach the suttas or the some 82,000 teachings that Gautama the Buddha taught, I just like to let you guys decompress, have a little something to go on here. It's all stream of consciousness. I have no script. There's no technology involved, no AI in the making of this. There's not even any typing. It's just me and my laptop. So, I mean, that's technology. Sorry. But yeah, that's it. So, episode 8, the infinity symbol, auspicious. Here we are on August 15th, 2026. You know, it's all happening. It's all happening. Part 2 from yesterday. Total Eclipse of the Heart, a pun on the Eclipse Wednesday. And yeah, why am I talking about Eclipse? I've talked about it all week, or for the last handful of episodes. What's the big deal? This isn't an astrology channel, is it? No, it is not an astrology channel. However, I'll say it again. This eclipse is heralded as one of the biggest, most impactful ones in the modern era for a long time because of its particular Leo aspects. Took place in the Leo sun with, of course, a Leo new moon, as well as Leo in the south node, opposite of the north node in Aquarius. So you may be saying, I have no idea what you're talking about. That's fine. Let me tell you quite simply. Leo is the sign of the lion, as you well know, is wrapped around, deeply attached to the ego, the identity of the self, maybe even selfishness. Definitely is a self-conscious aspect of Leo, is, being seen, and the horrible notion of not being seen. Nobody likes that, do they? Unless you're a monk. Then you don't care. It's also something to do with the heart. And as I mentioned yesterday, astrologers that I've been following, as I've been sort of obsessed with this transit that occurred, this event that occurred, it's also deeply impactful for our hearts. A heart opening, a collective heart opening. Victoria Christensen, astrologer, my favorite European astrologer, points out our heart will be broken open at the time of the eclipse. Powerful. Leaving things behind in that southern node, south node, and moving from Leo to Aquarius, from the I to the we also. So the reason I am including this in a Dhamma video is this beautiful parallel. It's like poetry up in the sky, in the stars, saying, the universe saying, quit the habit of yourself. Quit self-obsessing. Quit being self-conscious. Quit your shadow running your life. Do you know what the shadow self is? I'm not going to explain it to you. You can look it up, but Carl Jung is the guy for that. But basically, it's our fake self. It's our trauma crafted. It's the sum total of all the things we thought we were or had to become because of who we thought we were. We're leaving it behind. And moving from I to we, and moving from the head to the heart. How cool is that? You know, it didn't even cost anything. Here we go. Heart opening week here on planet Earth. And some of you, I'll say again, may not have even knew there was going to be an eclipse known. And you don't care, and you couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. So what does it mean? What is it? Why would it be relevant? And some of you may have felt it, and you didn't even know what you were feeling, but maybe you felt it inside and felt it in your heart. And it doesn't really matter what the situation is. If you're hearing this video, I have a feeling you want to know about what's going on with these. Well, it's a transformation. It really is. The age of Aquarius has begun, people. The song was in the 60s. The event was this week. How about that? So, questions. I had more questions than I've ever asked you to think about, viewers, dear ones, friends on the Dhamma path, Kalyana Mita, fellows on the path together. The kinship, the Buddha said, 100% of the path. Obviously, there's more to it than that, but he said it, the paramount importance is your friends on the path together, because we need each other so much. So much. Makes my heart hurt thinking about it. Questions. One astrologer said, this weekend, contemplate how I can bring my heart to my community as if it were in my hands. How do I share? How can I start sharing? How can I abandon my shadow and, be of service with love? Let the walls down. The shadow builds the wall. Pink Floyd, tear down the wall. Tear down the wall. Never thought I would be thinking of that when this is 40 years later or whatever, since I saw that movie. But yeah, tear down the wall. It doesn't work anymore. So how can I go out in the world with my heart in my hands and not worry about it getting poked? I talked about the wounded heart in the last video, like it has an arrow through it, sticking out of it. Take that arrow out. What can I do with this heart? How can it be most useful, as we say in the Dhamma, most beneficial, skillful versus unskillful? And we find it's not so difficult. It starts with, hi, how are you? It starts with meaning that, how you been? What's going on with you? Neighbors, what's going on with you? I have a dog park out back. Hey, I've seen you around and I don't know your name. Who are you? I'm Donn. Nice to see you. Nice to meet your dog. Whatever. Changing patterns. Losing the script. You know, I can walk out in that park with a smile on my face and an open heart, or I can walk with a poker face, a little quick, and people, may wonder, who's that guy? And I don't want them to know. How sad would that be? Missing the opportunity. And sometimes we have a broken heart, and I get it. I talked about the wounded heart yesterday as well. The irony that the cure for the wounded heart is the healing heart. The wise heart is putting our heart out there some more. Rumi said we have to get our heart broken time and time again. And eventually it'll just stay open. Whew. That's pretty deep, huh? I'm paraphrasing. Sorry, all of you Rumi lovers. I know I butchered that, but I don't have quotes written out for this ahead of time. Pretty important. When I think of Thich Nhat Hanh, the saintly Vietnamese monk and teacher who passed away not too long ago, carried his heart in his hands all of his life, sharing with others and impacting a lot of foreigners, a lot of people from North America and Europe and the like. And we're tough. We're hard to teach. We grow up believing we're separate. We grew up believing we're important individually. And he went there and helped so many people with their hearts. And one astrologer I followed about the eclipse, Veronica Christensen, over there in Europe, questioned, this week, at least in my rising sign of Libra, ask yourself, what can I do with my heart broken open? Where can I put it? How can I show up with it? How do I go into my community with it? Where I live, my friend circles, my activities. Can I be the first one to say hello? I have a dog park out in back of my place. Can I be the first one to smile? I love to smile at people, but I prefer to smile back. I like to dip the toe in. Oh, they're frowning. Never mind. Don't need any frowners in my field. What about breaking that silence, that smile that breaks, the barrier first? Some people aren't ready to smile because they're hurting. Some people aren't ready to smile because they used to be the one to smile first and they got taught some lesson that that's not a good idea. We're all just a bunch of stories. This is that shadow that needs to go away. It doesn't work anymore, the shadow. So, the longest journey, the head to the heart, this other journey across the sky from one node to the other, from the I to the we. Self-consciousness be gone. Self-concern be gone. Call it gone. Here on Sunday, here on episode 8. Let's be free from all of that. Let's do it together. Tear down the wall. Let's do it. I wish you all a fantastic rest of your day if you're watching this on Sunday, or a fantastic week if you're catching it tomorrow or after. May you all be happy. May you all be peaceful. May you all be free from bondage. The bondage that holds you back from your beautiful open heart. The hindrances that keep you held back from sharing your divinity, your love with the world. Real love. Free from conditions and expectations. May we all be happy. May we all be peaceful. May we all be free. Have a great week.